ASMR edition, because I didn't hit the button on my air fryer correctly when I was cooking my chicken. And now I didn't have enough time to eat my dinner. So I'm finishing it on the mic. What's up, everyone? How we doing?
Anyway, welcome back. I'm so thrown off. I guess, yeah, this one's going up tomorrow. I can't. I've not done this consistently for a week, and I forgot everything about the scheduling. But it should be. Yeah, no, it's 2 days.
Charlie's coming back from New York.
I am back from New York. I was gonna be back sooner, but
he was psychologically terrorized by JetBlue.
I was terrorized by JetBlue. You know, I was looking up because I guess that was a big thing. And I was looking on I was looking on Twitter to see what people were saying about it, and one of the things that people were saying was one of the things. So I think I tweeted something about it, pretty neutral, when I learned that my flight was delayed, and a few people liked it, and then this was the first, and one of the people that liked it, their display name was just fuck JetBlue, and their profile was created in April of 2022. And then I looked, and they just liked any post mentioning JetBlue, so it was very clearly just someone who learned that their flight was delayed, made a Twitter account at the airport, and just started liking everything negative.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's another one of City of Freaks gimmicks accounts.
Yeah, that's that's one of the things that top JetBlue moments.
Least swag JetBlue cancellations in American history.
Yeah, Josh wants to come on. I told him he could. I just need to find political stuff that isn't just really that isn't just mind numbing or just an argument about Ukraine or something. So
I heard somebody mention that the JetBlue cancellations may have been the result of a pilot walkout. They couldn't find enough people, and my first thought was just, wow, that's got to be the most lethal walkout in American labor history.
Yeah,
it just gets sucked right out, and that plane flies right into a fucking mountain. There's one guy on the fucking phone, and he's like, well, I'm flying the plane right now, I really don't want to walk out, but I can't cross the picket line, you know? Yeah. I don't want to be a scab.
Yeah. What was the other? Oh yeah, no, and then the other weird thing that about it was the biggest account that was tweeting about it was Bill O'Reilly, who I guess still I don't know what about what has him that's still making him fly JetBlue. A budget air, if you're a 70-year-old millionaire that at least used to work in entertainment, I don't know how you're just every time you fly just deciding to shave $100 off max just to deal with that. But yeah, I saw he was complaining, which was very weird. Oh yeah. Speaking of budgets, I guess that's not really speaking of budgets. I found. Did you see the subreddit I found for defunding NPR?
No, I did not.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Let me
I
Is this
think
premium show links or?
no, this is regular. Um,
Oh yeah, I'm seeing them. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so I found this subreddit called Defund NPR and PBS. And it's got 3,000 members, and it's mostly one guy that does it, but like there are a good number of people like, you know, upvoting these things. So it's not just him, which I think would have made it less interesting if it was just like one clearly schizophrenic person, but he's being supported. Um, but yeah, so here the first one just says a defund NPR and PBS. Um, and they're sharing something from the regular NPR subreddit, which I don't know why I didn't just like look at that also when I was doing this. They just said 50 years ago, May 1st, 1971, NPR's flagship program, All Things Considered, premieres with Robert Clooney hosting, and it's a picture of, you know, like a bunch of 70s people, uh, you know, like with the recording equipment. Then the guy shared it, said 50 years ago, NPR's flagship program, All Things Considered, um,
Premieres with Robert
yeah,
Conlon.
premiere hosting, and it drifts to the left almost most every year, continually sucking on the taxpayer teat for funding.
This is also it's got no upvotes despite it being on the defund NPR subreddit. So this
Yeah,
guy is like legendarily bombing. My goodness.
no, he's responsible for like 75% of the posts on there. If you look, I don't know why that one didn't do well. Um, but like,
He's also posting stuff that's like not related to NPR at
oh
all.
yeah,
Like he's complaining about BBC being state owned and making you pay a license. Like that is not even the same country, dude.
yeah, um, yeah. What was the? Hold on, let me
This
I
guy's
can't.
also a Steven Crowder fan.
Oh,
And this is a great subreddit. It's a little small to find anything good, but it's just called Unwoke Thoughts.
ooh,
See if
please
I can
share it.
find something in here.
Um,
The woke agenda is playing with reality, and there is no body text. It's just that title.
I always forget. Like whenever I post these things on Twitter, I always like forget to save them. I posted a lot of this on Twitter, so I'm just gonna shamelessly like pull up, yeah, whatever that was. Which would have been, yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. So it's I guess I'll send the image. But it's the guys from Pawn Stars, and it's like impact font meme saying American people, like as a dialogue,
Yeah.
any chance we can get some balance and equal time for all ideologies. NPR, best we can do is mention your views as a straw man so we can belittle them and mock them. I really want to know like what NPR this guy is listening to. Like
Love
the
this is
idea.
mostly like a leftist meme stereotype, but I love when you can tell the maker of a meme is so angry about something
Oh
that they
yeah,
like make their punchline like 3 sentences long because they've just got to get that shit off their
yeah.
chest.
Oh yeah. No, that's like that's just a common thing for like any political humor that's just like really poorly executed. Um, yeah. Just it's one of those just it's just like a sort of new wavy metal statue of a naked woman, and then just a guy like exposing himself with a trench coat, and the woman's labeled conservatives, and the guy exposing himself is labeled NPR, which I don't really get, but
Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking awesome.
I know. yeah, and it's like mostly one guy, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't one guy just like fucking with people. I guess like even if he is, it's like all pretty funny. So props to him if it is, but I think it's just one guy that's like really that's like waging his one man war against NPR. Um
That's fucking great. It's just I like that he's only doing it through like Facebook memes.
yeah. I wonder if he has
There's
like a
there's a great post on Unwoke Thoughts
mm.
where the title says "Men can be women" and then the body text is "April Fools." There's one comment that says "Men can be bitches," still doesn't make them women, and the I in bitches is a 1.
um that's is that I mean that's like an image. I don't even think are they afraid that they were gonna get like censored or something or
No, it's a comment.
oh oh fuck this is wait no I this was the absolute best one. This was the one that like um this is the one that sort of got me on it, but it's from 8 months ago, deep on NPR. It says comedian Kathy Griffin says she's been diagnosed with lung cancer. In parentheses, brutal meme, but what goes around comes around. And then it's just an NPR article about how Kathy Griffin has lung cancer. And then a link to just like to a video of that photo shoot that she did holding like a fake Trump's head. It's like really low resolution, and then Trump dancing around in front of it holding a pair of lungs.
It's really poorly edited too.
I know, yeah. Well, it's like a Rip Bozo like video, but it's yeah, it's like it's
The
Trump holding
brutal
onto her
meme is
lungs.
one that I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
incorporate into my daily.
brutal meme.
Yeah,
It goes,
That's
yeah,
that's
yeah. I
like what
like,
the weird kid in band class like shoves his phone up to your face to show you. Like you're just trying to do something, he like pulls out his
yeah,
phone, rams it in front of your eyes, and it's like brutal meme, man. Check this out.
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah, I know all
yeah,
the most brutal memes.
yeah. If I was like, yeah, if someone like, if when I was in high school and like someone like a year or two younger than me like showed me something like that, I think I would be impressed. Just because like that's definitely not something that I've seen before. You know, if it's just like, because I feel like most of the time it's just like someone showing you like Rick roll, but if someone showed me like yeah a Kathy Griffin lung cancer fan cam, I'd definitely be impressed. Um, all right, oh yeah, here's some more wordy stuff. Do you want to read this or the is PBS okay?
I can do this. Is PBS okay? Is PBS Kids okay with you guys? I only had satellite as a kid growing up in poverty, and PBS Kids provided me with countless hours of entertainment. I understand some people's beef with gay marriage on Arthur, but is it not okay to showcase different lifestyles? I agree with states banning certain episodes of shows if the citizens don't agree with them. Or perhaps only fun shows relating to improving kids' English and math abilities, like Cyber Chase and Word Girl. Nothing pertaining to social issues and controversies.
I, I only yeah, my big issue with PBS is that they've like they don't fund Cyber Chase anymore, and now it's woke garbage and
I
not
really don't agree with PBS's promotion of Word Girl because I think it's too harsh on supervillains. You know,
yeah.
like back in my day, no fucking cartoons would have
Yeah.
political messages like that. Like, what if
Yeah.
supervillains need to survive?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cancel culture has come for Word Girl after it was after controversial N Word Girl clip. Um, he said they just had to pull it in general. Um, yeah,
The there's also a meme that's linked in the comment where it says how it started and in a picture of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, and then how it's going, and it's drag queen story hour, and the guy who commented that just captioned it with, "This is not okay."
I is that like I guess yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you're like making that I mean I just don't know. I feel like if you're like making that meme, you either have to just be guessing about what's on like PBS Kids or you have to like be really up on it. But I know that's like a conservative like that's like a conservative buzzword is drag queen story
Yeah.
time or
No,
whatever.
it's just one of the fucking things that like they
Yeah.
say, and just everyone's gonna be incensed like apes.
Yeah.
Conservatives are like really into like children's entertainment. It's
Yeah.
like all like those like grown like 20 something adults who say like, "Oh, you have to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender."
Uh-huh.
Like adult conservative politicians are like that 20 something if they were like psychosexually projecting 100 times harder.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking weird about it.
I
There's also I found one meme on here that's posted by these are all I need to clarify. Like Charlie said earlier, all of these posts are by the same guy. Like
yeah.
this entire subreddit is just this one fucking dude posting shit obsessively, and he's got a picture of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez smiling, captioned, "The GOP wants to defund NPR because they secretly want to date me."
I um yeah, sure. Um oh wait, I
And
want to
there's only one comment on this post, and it's by a different guy, and it says, "The GOP had complete control of the government for 2 years under Trump and did not stop funding NPR or PBS." I don't know if he's saying that it's not a big deal or if it's
it's a
like fucking,
betrayal.
yeah.
This one I just sent is it's a Matt Walsh tweet. Matt Walsh, like the conservative writer.
Yeah.
Because I think there's some comedy like TV person also named Matt Walsh. Anyway, but
Yeah.
it's the soy conservative writer, and
Yeah.
it's just one of his tweets. And it just I don't know what the original subject was, but just over the first word, they just plastered the NPR logo. So it says NPR made a much bigger deal out of a white kid smiling at a Native American teenager than they did about two black teens carjacking an Uber driver and leaving his lifeless body on the pavement. These are putrid evil people, the girls and the media, I mean.
Maybe the
Um
Uber driver was being a pain in the ass.
yeah,
Who
I don't
knows,
know.
man?
That's like
Maybe
a
maybe
fair
he was like one
point.
of those guys who plays his own music way too loud. Like
Yeah.
let's hear these teens out, man.
Mhm.
Some carjackings can be justified.
Yeah. I've
It's
also
also
like
really funny that Matt Walsh does that fucking we need to when did men lose their masculinity thing when he looks like somebody who DMs for the McElroys.
yeah. yeah. Um uh, yeah, I can't imagine like like I wonder if like anyone in like the like white nationalist militias like ever gets clowned on for being like a really big fan of Matt Walsh.
It's like
Um
the you still listen to Chapo
yeah.
of right wing fucking shit. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, you're still listening to Matt Walsh. Come
It's
on,
like
man.
I just like his stuff.
he's
Yeah.
he's like the Virgil Texas of that group.
Yeah.
It was like nobody ever liked him that much anyway. Come on.
Yeah. Did I send two? I okay. Yeah. And then
There's
yeah, it's
also
just
there's another one posted again by the same guy that says, "This is ultra creepy NPR," and then in bold text, "These kids' authors are telling the stories of trans youth. Book bans won't stop them."
I
And that's
mean,
just the title of the article. And then he's also the first comment on his own post, and it
oh
says,
wow.
"Already a predator," and predator is spelled like redditor, "has downvoted this posting." which
Oh
means
yeah,
he is monitoring the upvotes and downvotes of the posts that only he makes to the subreddit.
yeah. Um, um, there was another one. There's another subreddit that I was looking at. Like just oh yeah. Here, I'll just send this in the meantime. I think there's like another conservative one that I was looking at. But this one's just on fantasy. I don't know if we've gone over fantasy yet. It sounds vaguely familiar, but someone just says strong female leads and good spice without the virgin trope. Any fantasy recommendations with a good plot and good spice? Where a heroine, I don't know what spice means here.
Oh, dude,
Uh,
I've got to check out some of the posts on this subreddit. R slash
yeah,
fantasy. Let's
yeah,
go. It's
that
unfortunately not loading for me, so give me a second.
that's weird.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
I just deleted the post. We're fine.
Um, I,
Any
um,
fantasy recommendations with a good plot and good spice where the heroine or main character is not a virgin or inexperienced? It doesn't have to be romance, and I love a good plot. I especially love good spice slash smut. I am so freaking done with the female and main character in books being virgin or having very little experience, and the love interest or male character has a lot of experience. It's overused and unappealing to me. I would love any recommendations where the heroine has her own sexual agency and confidence in her experience. It doesn't have to be a romance about that. I am just so over the I don't know what I am doing, but big strong man will tell me all about my body I have never even touched myself before. This is totally normal, hee hee. I like BDSM, reverse harem, LGBT, thruples,
Jesus.
vanilla, light spice, etc., as long as the characters have good tension and chemistry. And I love fantasy. I love main characters who are dynamic, confident, skilled, clever, funny, sexy, etc. Thank you!
I yeah, I just like that he includes all that stuff at the end. I like LGBT. Uh,
Yeah.
um,
This
I'm
guy
a
has got some very specific fetishes going on.
yeah, I'm like a chaser, but for bisexuals.
That's called a bisexual, dude.
Yeah, I only chase bisexuals. I'm trying to figure out what spice is. Um, I like. I mean, I know that at first I thought. I mean, I thought it like at first he might have been referring to like Dune or something, but that's like definitely not it. I'm on Urban Dictionary. And it's someone spice slang for a girl or female, often used to be often used to describe a female considered beautiful or equivalent. Another way of saying hot. Yeah. Do you have like any idea what good spice means here?
I it's very funny that this person is posting about how much they want a female character with sexual experience because this is the most virginal sounding thing I have ever read in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
I like I don't think saying using spice to refer to sex is as bad as like food metaphors, but it's really
Oh.
low down there. Just makes me
Oh,
think of the
that's
fucking
what.
Spice Girls.
Yeah. I
This is
can.
like a weirdly specific one. It's struggling to read, looking for something easy enough with LGBT characters parentheses that don't face tragedy. Howdy, I know this is a long shot and I appreciate your help. I am an English grad student dropout and have been severely struggling to read again since dropping out. However, I just read the Kyoshi novels from the Avatar The Last Airbender series, and it really made me miss reading. So I'm looking for fantasy novels now that aren't a very high reading level, and I'd really love ones that feature female protagonists and or LGBT characters that don't face tragedy and don't die. Any recommendations? In the past, I also like the Circle of Magic series, if that helps. Thank you very much. Edit.
Yeah.
I'm literally crying. Thank you for your recommendation.
Yeah. Good for good for this
This is
person.
so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
um yeah, there's a someone says rubs hands, time for me to shine. No tragedies, no death. Let's see. And then there's a lot of stuff there. I forgot that there's just like yeah. I did sort of forget that that's just like that fantasy is just something that like anyone can write. Like, so there's just like a lot of fantasy out there.
It's
Um
just every part of like the small details of this make it so much funny. Like I dropped out of I dropped out of grad school as an English major. I can't fucking read. I've been
yeah.
reading Avatar: The Last Airbender novels. I need shit that isn't at a high reading level. And if any of the characters die, I'll start crying. And if you recommend me books, I'll also start crying.
Yeah. Um
It's
yeah.
so fucking
I like that. Yeah, they're just
I'm
like
dumb
doing
as
it.
shit and don't know how to read, and I dropped out of
I'm
school because I'm so bad at reading, even though I literally majored in reading. The only thing I'm capable of reading are the fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender fan novels.
well,
Please
I like
recommend me a book with the fucking structural depth of Thomas the Tank Engine, where nobody faces any conflict, nobody fucking dies, because if you give me anything else, I will start sobbing like a war widow in front of you.
I like that yeah, they like went to grad school for it and now they're just like doing yeah, I guess like whatever like the yeah, whatever like the literary equivalent of like yeah, just like yeah, I guess maybe this is like what like, you know, this is like backpacking around Europe or something. Just like doing yeah, just reading things at like a ninth grade level to like calm down after you went to grad school for English. So yeah, that's funny because it's like obviously like they were they aren't like they aren't just like bullshitting their way into like you don't really like bullshit your way into grad school for like English like like a master's in English. I mean, it's not like something that like gets forced on you, at least compared to like college. Um,
It's yeah, like like I am in grad school right now, and it is like it is something that I very highly consider just not doing. Like I had to talk it over with my fucking parents and shit, like
yeah,
talk it over with a bunch of financial advisors at my college to make sure that it was a good decision.
yeah,
Like this is not something anyone pressured you to do, and this person tried it and got so fucked up by it that it like broke their reading ability. It's
yeah,
like in a fucking Metroid game where you like get all your powers stolen or something like that.
yeah,
Like they got fucked up by the boss of grad school so hard that they're like
yeah,
reading like frog and toad books and just kind of
yeah.
like
Now I
sounding
have
out
to.
the letters with their finger on the page.
Yeah,
Like
I
break
yeah,
throg break
yeah,
throg. It's
yeah,
so good. And it's
yeah,
also funny because what they're asking for is just every YA book. Like this
yeah,
is not like fucking like cushy novels where every character is a lesbian and nobody faces tragedy. That is like every fucking YA book in existence. Just like if you have the template of like the blank of blank and blank, you can just throw in like any like bunch of nouns and adjectives in there and you can come up with like three different books that are exactly what you're looking for. Like fucking the house of Skulls
a
and Fire.
thousand
Boom. That's
corpses.
gonna
Yeah,
have gay characters who don't face any conflict in it. Just
yeah,
any the bottle of Sin and Genies. Boom. That's another one.
yeah. I like that. I like the sound of that book. What was the? Oh yeah, no. The other thing I saw something on Twitter this week. It was like I I guess I like I guess it wasn't funny because I'm like it wasn't funny because of like how because I like laughing at like particular beliefs or whatever. I don't know. It was just someone saying like they're saying like y'all I did not realize that we were that the Avatar the Last Airbender was that we were just being made to watch free Tibet propaganda. It was someone
I
with like
saw
a
that. I saw that. Yeah.
hammer and sickle in their abbey. Yeah, or yeah, and they're displaying it. What was funny was people were pointing out that like did you ever watch Avatar the Last Airbender?
I did. I
Yeah.
did not watch it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But when I was a teenager, a girl who I had a crush on when I was like 14, who was in my church youth group, said it was really good, and so I
Yeah.
watched it based on that.
It's like I
No,
liked
it's
it.
a good show. Like it is
Yeah.
very much a kids show, and I don't think it's like a crucial piece of media or anything. But I did
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, no, what was funny about that was people were pointing out that um that it will like the Fire Nation was like supposed to be Japan and that like the Earth Nation was China, like you can tell by the aesthetics.
It's
Um
at least based on that. Like I don't think
yeah,
it's ever like that explicit, but there
yeah.
are definitely like aesthetic similarities.
Yeah, no, but people are pointing out like like chill man, it's not actually like that bad. Yeah, but I just really liked seeing then like they made like a follow-up post to it. It's like it's like, listen, guys, we can still enjoy it, but we need to stay on guard for these things. It's like I think it's fine, man. Um, I think that yeah. What was the? Oh, fuck, yeah, that's right. I've been getting. I was just I think I was looking at all of these like just before the Pod About List live show when I was in New York, so I wasn't saving them. Um, but I
Oh, you went to the operation thing? That looked pretty fun.
Yeah, I did. It was fun. I yeah, those guys are cool. I think
No, yeah, yeah. I saw them in Boston when they played at
Oh,
White Bull like a year ago, and I had a really good time.
yeah. Yeah,
I
Patrick
I
Rick.
have a funny story about that where me and my friends went to a different bar beforehand because we wanted to like pregame, and
Mhm.
I unknowingly was ordering off of the non-alcoholic cocktails menu, and so I got to the White Bull and I'm like, I don't feel drunk at all, and like my friend Max was just like right there, and he was telling me like, yeah, dude, you were ordering like non-alcoholic cocktails. I was wondering about that, and I was like, wait, I was, and he was like, yeah, I thought you knew. Can't you read? And so I think I just immediately ordered like 2 shots of whiskey at
Yeah.
the fucking bar we were actually
Yeah.
at, or the bar they were actually playing at.
Yeah. Was the yeah, yeah, anyway, so the actually, this is how I found it. This is how I found So I was looking on r/conspiracy memes and I found it so I was looking I forget which came first. And I like don't know how many like layers of like irony or like sarcasm this is on, but it's just someone saying PBS logo promotes white supremacy, literally shaking RN. What if 4chan reports this? And then it's just like pointing at the NPR logo. And it's saying like, oh, the faces are white, and then blue, and then it just says pointing to blue. It just says, "What race is Smurf?" And then it's pointing to the rest of the logo and says includes red and black skin tones. So I
I
think that
love fucking like conservative attempts at like sounding like liberalism that are just totally incoherent.
yeah, no,
Like they don't really know what to do with all the blue, and so
yeah,
they're just like, wouldn't it be funny if it was the Smurfs?
yeah,
It's so fucking good. It's also the same guy who is apparently cross posting this. So it's the same guy who posts on the defund NPR subreddit, and he
yes.
posted it there and then reposted it in r/conspiracy memes.
Um,
God damn, this is so good.
yeah, what was the um yeah, no, I saw one that was I saw one that was it was just it was like Scooby Doo. It was fucking Velma or whatever, or no, not her, the other girl in that, and there's just like they're just doing the thing like let's pull off your mask to see who you really are, and it was Putin, and then they were like pulling it off to reveal George H.W. Bush's face, or no, George W. Bush's face, um, and I really, yeah, I could not tell what was going on there. Um, fuck. I feel
I'm still going through r/fantasy. Almost all of the controversial posts are like,
mhm.
oh, let's go over this first one sec. The
uh
fucking is it the don't shoot one?
the Joe. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, you can read that if you want.
Um, so there's it's a picture of Adrian Brody in The Pianist being surrounded by Nazis,
Oh
and
yeah, I couldn't tell what that was, but I was like, yeah, what army is that? That
no,
makes it so
I'm
much.
pretty sure they're Nazis. They might be Soviets,
No, yeah, that would make
but I
them
think they're
Nazis.
Nazis. I have not seen The Pianist. Film people don't get mad at me. And Adrian Brody says, "Don't shoot, I'm retarded," and the Nazis yell, "Prove it!" And then there's a shot of him in a mask.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no, those are Soviets. I know because I have uh, Asperger's about those about that, and they have like the Soviet guns.
yeah,
Uh,
somebody played lots of fucking Hearts of Iron growing up, didn't they?
yeah, growing up, um, yeah,
This is so it's really fucking funny because like wouldn't like wouldn't they have just like what what's up with don't shoot I'm retarded? Why would that stop them?
yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, I mean, what's the Pianist is like just a movie about like a that's like a Holocaust movie. It's like not like I don't think he's
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
it is a
like
movie about the Holocaust.
yeah, like I don't think it would ever really come up that he's on like I don't think he serves in the army or anything. Yeah, and then he's just I want to like try to make this format work like really hard on Twitter. Um like just yeah.
I just make the last frame instead of wearing a mask. It's the picture of that fucked up Buzz Lightyear that unsettling misuse.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Uh
Um
there's a post from r/fantasy that I wanted to read.
oh
That's
please.
it's the Clockwork Boys review. Yet another otherwise enjoyable book ruined by sexual harassment treated as romance.
Oh
Content
no.
warning: discussion of sexual harassment. Rating 2 out of 5 stars. For each instance of sexual harassment treated as romance, I'm taking off 1 star. So this book has gone from 4 to 2. I love when reviewers like treat like
Yeah.
like book reviews or movie reviews like they're a teacher grading someone who can hear them.
Yeah.
Um, this book started off very fun. I'd never read anything by T. Kingfisher before, and had heard their books were easy and light. So when the audiobook for this available unscripted in the middle of a brutal migraine, I clicked, not really caring what it was about. And for the first 3 quarters, I was pleasantly surprised. The book is, if nothing else, competent. It reads like a D&D campaign, and that isn't a bad thing at all. I'm going to agree to disagree there. The plot is the plot is slow moving and a little thin on the ground at times, but Kingfisher handles it deftly, and the book is never dull. The characters are really this book's strength. They're not exactly complex, but they are very fun and have strong chemistry. Slate, in particular, is a very fun character to spend time with due to her constantly poking fun at everyone else's tropiness. This sounds really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we get to around 3/4 through and are treated to an incredibly cliched temptress scene designed to provide tension to the love triangle. Sigh. And not even a chapter later, there is another
Sigh.
scene in which one of the male heroes sexually harasses Slate. Double sigh. She is very clearly not into it, but that's not the point of the scene. The sexual harassment as love triangle window dressing, and I am very much not here for it. Authors, please stop doing this. For anyone that might need a refresher, sexual harassment is any non-consensual sexual act. This includes surprise kisses from exes, and also weird demon mind invasions.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I mean, like, I'm not pro demonic possession, but I don't know if I'd call it sexual harassment. Um,
Yeah.
this one I wanted to include because basically, all of the comments are saying like, hey, you kind of missed the point of those scenes. It's supposed to be portrayed as sexual harassment, and that's not a
Yeah.
good thing. Like this is not supposed to be sexual. You just objectively missed the point. And the OP is just refusing. Like they're like, I disagree. Assassin X is clearly being portrayed as part of a bad boy. She's just a bad person. But that's just so clearly they're just a bad person, and you're not supposed to sympathize with them.
I like to
Like,
think that
oh
the
my
clock
fucking god, dude.
I like to think that the Clockwork Boys is just like a novelization of A Clockwork Orange. They're just like these people are really bad and they're doing horrible things sexually. Hold on, I'll be back in like 15 seconds. All right, they can deal with it. Did you read the conspiracy memes that I just sent you?
Oh, I did not. Let me open these up. You're gonna want to scrub like the last 15, 20 seconds of audio. Um, so this is a post entitled "Face Diaper Programming," and in the first image, it's a girl wearing a mask, and in the second one, it's a year later, and she's wearing a pink mask, and then a year later, she's wearing a red mask, and then next year in 2023, she's wearing a red mask with the communist flag on it, or the communist symbol on it. And then in the final image, it has changed into a black anarchist mask, also with the communist symbol on it. And it
Yeah.
says, "Give me 4 years to teach the children, and the seed I have sown will never be uprooted." It's allegedly a quote from Vladimir Lenin. I don't know if it's real or not.
Um yeah. Also, if you like look at the 2022 and 2023, they're like it's like clear that they're like kind of weirdly photoshopped. Like are you like looking at these?
Yeah, no, no, I can like the for some reason these guys just couldn't get pictures of people wearing actual masks. I don't
Yeah.
know what this is supposed to be. So like they took like what I'm guessing are just age progression photos, and just really weirdly photoshopped masks on them. In the last one, there's like a full like it's supposed to be like a skin tight mask. Um, like the kind that
Yeah.
like goes down to like your neck and shoulders, but there's like a solid like inch of space between the edge of her face and where the mask ends. Like it's really
Um
shoddy, and I don't know why they didn't just use like pictures of people wearing actual masks. Like those
yeah,
exist. It's not hard to find them.
it seems like yeah, also the 2022 one looks like if you look at it, I think both 2022 and 2023 like those look like stock images. Not just like stock image masks like of real masks, but like they look like they could have been lifted from like WikiHow or something.
Yeah,
Um
they look like
yeah,
weirdly cartoonish. The middle ones especially.
yeah. No, this guy had like yeah, so this guy he had like other stuff. So he posts a lot on r/conspiracy memes. Um yeah, and then oh yeah, here I'll put this one. I I guess I just like the wording on it. It just says instant China and then just add fake pandemic and then it's like pictures of like the Chinese military like a women's prison um I yeah, I just
It's
like
just add fake pandemic.
anytime
Is
I yeah, sorry.
and the top comment is thanks Jaiden, like Biden
Yeah.
but spelled like G, and his freshly wiped butt. Where did
What?
that fucking meme come from? I've never seen the origin of that.
What? Wiped
The
butt?
like the wiping, yeah, the wiping your butt memes.
I've
There's also a
never.
post he made that is genuinely kind of incoherent. Um,
Yeah, no,
where it's a picture of like a really shitty looking van parked outside on a street that has free candy scrolled on it, but for some reason, um, there's a red circle around the free candy text that leads to an iPhone, like a picture of an iPhone, and then apparently there's a New World Order symbol that is like there's like a dot on the van.
hmm
It looks like if you zoom in on the van, there's a New World Order symbol, but
Yeah.
it's just not there. And I think what he's trying to say is the New World Order is like a pedophile offering you new iPhones, but it's just like the most incoherently made thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, there's like oh, yeah, here. This one this is like I'm like almost certain that this isn't like the original caption for this comic, but it's the style it's like it's from like a newspaper comic. This it's sort of it looks sort of like Dilbert or like it's like it's not exactly Dilbert, but it's like sort of like a similar thing, like kind of a generic thing. And
Yeah.
they it's just a bunch of students at a school in an elementary school class looking at a globe and they're saying communism sounds great. Yeah, show us all the countries where it worked. And then just like a teacher presumably showing them.
Yeah, like
And
the
then
weird thing is this is very clearly supposed to be a dunk, but like the teacher looks overjoyed. Like he seems like he's
yeah,
got this whole thing planned out.
well, I think that's the point because then on the chalkboard, it's written my your body my choice, and then just a chalk drawing of vaccine. Like there's like a few different things going on here. Oh yeah, no, and
There's
then
there's another post I found from this guy that's cracking me up, where it is a picture of a screaming Wojak where the colors have been reversed. Um,
oh yeah,
so the outlines, so the entire image is black except for the outlines, which are white, and it says in massive bold text over the entire image, "Virtue signalers are the larval form of witch burners."
that doesn't that like that implies that like that like I mean I guess is he saying that like witch burning is coming back?
I
I
guess
get
that's the idea. Is they're free thinkers or the witches who are gonna get burned at the stake. You
yeah
know, we are the daughters of the witches who you couldn't ban from Twitch. That sort of thing.
yeah um
But it's funny to think just using that. It's like the presentation of it is there's just like giant impact font that covers the entire screen, and it's just the most melodramatic statement you've ever heard in your life.
yeah I
Fucking moms who say you can't play video games are the larval form of aunts who take away your bionicles.
I I like had to just because it was like too annoying. Like I just someone that I knew from my freshman year that of college that dropped out like just ran he ran like a sort of like vaguely like leftish meme account on Instagram that would just
Fuck yeah,
post
dude.
it wasn't even it's like not what you're thinking when I say like vaguely it was just all like esoteric or whatever and then like just like the um it like wasn't like gritty stuff. It was like, just as much text, but then just like way more like just pretentious. Um but yeah, it was a lot of stuff like that. And then I think yeah, he got mad at me because like every time he would post like it would just be like a picture of like it would just be like just like just like a picture of like two people like interacting in some way, and then just like a paragraph long Mark Fisher quote over one of them, and then like another Mark Fisher quote over the other, and I would just comment like, "Can you add some more words to these?" And then he got mad. And I think yeah. Uh, oh yeah. The other thing about the education one is that the caption is spelled EDUKATION, which I guess is
Yeah,
like that's like Maoist American English.
I think that is like the K supposed to be for like the Kremlin or something?
I don't know. I don't think I think these guys wouldn't really aren't really up on I don't think they're like really afraid of the Kremlin. I've never seen that at least. Um yeah. Uh and then yeah, what was the
There's another meme this guy posted where there's an image of a couple of people uh, looking at a group of people dancing, and one of the
mhm.
people says, "Can you believe they're celebrating some guy's death?" And one of his friends asks, "That's terrible. Who was he?" And the first guy responds, "They said he was a contact tracer." And then the other two guys just immediately leave him and like party with the other people to celebrate his death.
Yeah.
Which is aren't like contact tracers just people who like traced where the virus was?
Yeah, it's like a pretty passive
Yeah,
thing.
like it's so like politically. I guess like if you're an insane like anti-COVID conspiracy, then you've got like then you're thinking about like the Nuremberg defense, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, if you're a contact tracer, you're doing the just following orders thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny to think about.
Yeah. They're yeah, contact tracers are collaborators. Um you get um the one that I just sent. It's just that picture of Jackie Chan like putting his sort of like you know doing like the mind blown thing, and then in impact font it says ISIS. Why never attack Israel? I I think I might yeah I might just like post that picture out of context with the episode. Um, I'm like yeah. Oh, you're. Did
No,
you
I'm
find some?
laughing at the Jackie Chan thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you. Yeah, you're like
No,
your
I did not
laughter.
find anything else that's fucking cute.
Yeah. No, yeah. You like cut off so I couldn't tell if you were laughing or not.
Oh, I broke my fucking mic.
Yeah.
I was too loud because fucking.
Yeah. I'm- Uh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Um.
All
I
of the most controversial posts on conspiracy memes are just like basic stuff about like Black Lives Matter or
oh.
like stuff that just like it's really funny because they're all just the most like aggressively normal memes you could possibly think
Hmm.
of. And there's
Yeah.
one that just says it was posted on conspiracy memes. And it's the title is "Conspiracy Theorists Be Like," and it's just a bunch of people in tinfoil hats talking in a circle. I
Yeah.
think the guy thought that conspiracy memes was a place for memes about conspiracy theorists and not
Yeah.
from people who were pro conspiracy.
That's yeah. That's fair. You know, it's fun to make fun of Alex Jones.
Oh
Um.
my god, that it's really
Yeah.
funny that he made that mistake. Like he's got to be
Yeah.
just like, why are people attacking me?
I feel like there's like another conspiracy like meme subreddit. Oh, did you get the one I just sent? This one's
Oh, this one's a fucking long one.
yeah, well I just it's not really like the mess it's like like a dialogue format tweet, but done in a meme, and then it's
I'm gonna show this to Spencer, and he's just gonna start vibrating and then explode.
yeah, it is. It is no. This isn't like this is like this is just like what like just a very annoying. This is like just something a very annoying person would like a format they would do, but it's some soldiers. They're saying, "Hey dudes, check this out. Friggin' Mitchell and Webb." Another one's saying, "Oh goody, I love those guys." And one of them is just like it's just a shot of one of them holding a phone and they're watching the "Are We the Baddies" video. Um, and then they say, "Haha, that's the Ruskies to a T, right? Haha, yeah, fucking Nazis, man." And one of them says, "I don't get it." And then one of the people like moves moves over, or like the dialogue, one of them stops talking and you can see that there's a Stefan like Bandera like just sign in the background, and then just like a decal sticker that says 88. um yeah. I just like how much work they put in to like just make this allegory work. It's like they very clearly wanted to. And I guess it's like, it's not the worst thing. Like it's not like, horribly offensive or inaccurate, but it's like just based on the idea of like soldiers that really like Mitchell and Webb look. Um
It's just the idea that like, oh, they're Nazis, and so they
yeah.
don't get the joke that Nazis realize they're bad. They're not even as self-aware as the Mitchell and Webb Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just like that the yeah, I like that the the thing that like the joke hinges on is just soldiers watching a Mitchell and Webb sketch.
You'd think they'd be too busy defending Ukraine. And it seems like
Yeah.
they're pretty fucking. I can't get over that the most controversial posts in the subreddit are all just like normal shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't view the subreddit because I spelled controversial incorrectly. That one's on me.
Um
Whoops.
yeah. They they like removed that they don't want you to they don't want you to do that. So,
There's one meme in here that refers to it's a meme about the police collaborating with like violent January 6th insurrectionists and then like shooting BLM protesters. And it refers to BLM protests as peaceful. And
mhm.
the top comment says, "Yeah, peaceful. Burning your own neighborhood and putting the people in your community out of work while leaving the Plutarchs in power is totally peaceful." Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
Um yeah, I'm seeing
There's a there's a picture of um Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci running from like an angry mob, and Gates is saying, "What in the gates of hell is happening?" And Fauci answers, "They stopped watching mainstream news and started doing their own unbiased research."
yeah. That's like such a funny yeah. That's like such a funny thing to say because yeah, like the like right when like right at the beginning of like last or like September of 2021, like just as like cases were going up, like the only thing that like news media was running was just like about breakthrough cases, and like just like doing like really not like just going actively against ooh, okay, I like this. It says cloned or fake COVID-19 to work with the deep state, and then it says the real Donald Trump never left the hospital. Real Donald Trump, 1946 to 2020. Radiant skin, booming voice, nice eyes, normal mouth. A new Donald Trump, newborn clone to 2020. Newborn clone 2020. Garbage skin, sounds like shit, dumb eyes, weird, stupid slash weird mouth.
Dumb eyes and like they're all like the attributes of the clone Trump are all like
Yeah.
stuff like a toddler would say about him.
Yeah,
Like
garbage
dumb
skin.
eyes and stupid slash weird mouth.
Those are all things that Donald Trump would say about him.
He's got dumb
Uh,
eyes. His
yeah,
mouth, it's weird looking. It's
it's
stupid.
weird. It's stupid. Um, yeah, I was seeing what the I was seeing I was yeah, I'm looking through the regular conspiracy one. Um, Spicy Tate this is from 28 days ago. Spicy Tate, Ukraine needs to surrender to Russia now. Um, every day they do not brings the entire world closer to World War III. Um, which is yeah, that was like a very um I do like that like a month ago, like when that invasion started, like everyone just took it as a granted that like, okay, well, like the the actual thing that's happening is like not something that like anyone was like really ready to talk about like ideologically, which is like Russia taking way too long to win and getting like really bogged down. Um that's my yeah.
I one. It's really funny because the most downvoted posts on conspiracy memes are either just like normal people who thought you were supposed to make fun of conspiracy theorists, or the occasional post about Trump being part of the deep state.
Yeah. Dude,
There's an anti-Trump meme that is in all caps. They're all shit. He's not your savior or fighting the deep state. He is one of them. And the proof that they have is just like pictures of Trump like making hand gestures and being on magazine covers.
yeah, I
Like
like how yeah.
he's holding like a finger up to his mouth to shush someone, and apparently that's like a deep state code or something.
Yeah, it's not just him like yeah, it's not just him like like just being a billionaire that knew like Jeffrey Epstein and all that for
It's that he's doing like he did like the OK sign, and they think that means 666.
yeah. um yeah, I don't know if I yeah, oh I like I guess
Let's do
we're
like one more or
coming
something like that.
yeah, here's one about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. And someone's saying, Chris wearing a protective pad on his face when Will slapped him, potentially fake. And then it's an image caption, 8K quality images. You can see a pad on Chris Rock's cheek. Conspiracy theorists will go crazy for this one.
It's
And this
very
just
clearly just like badly photoshopped.
yeah, it just looks like that there's like a very thick band-aid on his face
Yeah.
to like I also like that it's like just the idea that like Chris Rock could not be like as a comedian and an actor, like even if that was like totally planned, which honestly like that is something I would be open to believing just because of like what the just because like the Oscars were like going to be like just incredibly boring this year. Otherwise, but yeah, I like the idea that he needs that to stop him from getting slapped by or like to take the to stop him from getting like seriously hurt. Um but yeah. Anyway, oh, fucking join the join the Discord. You can submit links on there. Um which is good and then you can also give feedback, which is something that I would very much appreciate having. And then yeah, and
Yes.
then
Give
hopefully
positive feedback only.
yeah,
We're
positive
like that
feedback.
person from that fantasy post. If you're mean to us, we'll
Yeah,
start crying.
yeah. Yeah, and then there's a submission channel where you can submit to me. Um yeah, no. And then
Subscribe to the Patreon,
yeah, and then
or
subscribe
I
to the
will kill you.
Patreon. Or I will
I'm
yeah.
not joking.
Yeah, no, we're not. Anyway, bye.